Alright, hello. uh, I just felt like making a video on, just kind of just show you what's going on in this level behind the scenes, I guess. Since it's almost been a year. It probably has been a year since I made it, actually. But the summer event is starting soon for a hat in time. And I just thought this might be a neat way to kind of celebrate that, because I know a lot of people really like this level, and that makes me really happy, by the way. But yeah, I don't have any script for this, which is why I'm stuttering a lot. Not that I've ever written a script in my life, but yeah, this is what the level looks like when it's not 2D. It's pretty cursed. You see, we've got a lot of nothing on the back of here, as you would probably expect. And you can, in this editor view, you can see all of the stuff that appears during the escape. And that appears during the Death Wish, so you can see it all in this mode. I think I just turned fog off by accident. So, I guess I'll start with what made me want to make a level like this. I guess it's pretty obvious. I was having an obsession with Pizza Tower at the time. So here's a fun story. So I was working on this level for like 9 hours a day over 15 days. So it was kind of slow at first, but once I got into the swing of things, this level was just my whole life for 15 days. And so I would spend just a bunch of time just like watching people play through Pizza Tower and Wario Land 4, just to study the level design and make something interesting. Oh yeah, this is the secret room. If you haven't found the secret room yet, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you how to get to it. The friends. That's part of the Death Wish. Have the secret room with the big drink behind it. The rooms are pretty sporadically laid out. I didn't have any, like, I built all of the rooms and then connected them up after I had them all built. I wasn't sure how I would want them all connected up, so I thought that was the best plan. I guess next here I'll talk about what inspired me to make the rooms how they are. Like, when I was watching people play for my level, they would always comment about how like crazy the backgrounds look. And so my ideas for the backgrounds is basically what are things that people like to do during the summer, and I wanted to account for like all sorts of people, so that this no, the first room you would go to is this one. So this one is very obviously gaming, and this represents all the people who just play video games during the summer, which is me. So you got the squeaky gaming chair here. And of course, you know, all the PC and all the games. And yeah, they got next you to go down here, and this is just like, it's a picnic, you know, fruits and stuff. Yeah, and then you would come out here, and this is just sorry about all like the flickery and stuff, by the way. I'll turn it to game view. This is just like, you know, fruit, the orange ocean here. I really liked how this room turned out. I thought it was really pretty. you would go here next, but there's not much in here. Actually, while I'm looking at this room, I did want to point out that this room, let me minimize this, that doesn't need to be there. This room was actually taken straight from Wario Land 4. It's really funny. If I can edit the image in there, I'll add an image of the room I'm talking about, but this is a room from Wario Land 4. So after the ladder room, you would go up here and have your first look at the ice cream ability. And just so people are aware, this ice cream ability was not made by me, and it was not made for this level either. It was made by Argle Bargle, and I got permission from them to add it as an ability here. It came from their Snowman badge mod. So if you thought that the snowball was fun to mess around with, I would recommend looking at the badge. You can take that ability pretty much anywhere with you. So now we're back into the more interesting rooms, and this room is reading and writing. Oh yeah, this room, this room is taken straight out of Pizzascape from Pizza Tower. It's the room where you have the night suit, which is kind of what made me want to go with the snowball. The room with the night suit where you just go back and forth. But I like how I picked having all the shelves as the different platforms. Yeah, you can really see you really see that. Yeah, I had no idea how these rooms are gonna connect up. That you just from down here to whoop straight up here. And this let me turn game view on. This room was just kind of, I was being a little bit silly with this one. It's just, you know, watermelons. Lounging watermelon. During the escape, a bunch of things like disappear and appear. During the escape, this guy gets stabbed with a knife. I thought that was really funny. Next, you can go to the fridge. You would go to the fridge room. This one I had a lot of fun with. So then you get the ice cream ability here again. All of the eggs are band members, so they still have the like Owl Parade instruments and knives attached to them. So yeah, the background here, it's obviously a fridge. I had a little snowman back here. Now, this is the room that kind of clashes with the summer theme. But, you know, a lot of people go eat ice cream to escape the heat. It's the heat-proof room. And end up in this room, which you don't get to see this half until the escape. And this, a couple of my friends were able to recognize it. I'm not sure if anyone, like, just as part of the community ever recognized it, but this is from the Deep Dish 9 level in Pizza Tower. It's it's the same puzzle during the escape. Okay, and this room was kind of a stretch. Also, yes, this cake is floating, by the way. you can't see it. You can't see that when you're actually playing the level, but it's floating. This area was themed around baking, and also I was kind of looking for like more fruit related things. I thought strawberries were pretty summer related. And then when I found this cake, I was like, oh, I should theme it around baking. And so you get this conveyor belt with strawberry cakes running through it. Is it just one? It is just one. I guess that makes sense, but and then you get to the escape room, and this, since when the timer runs out, the janitor starts chasing you, and the janitor is a robot, so I went for a bunch of machinery, pipes and stuff. I really like this cat clock back here. I thought that was a really, really nice touch. And you hit the button, and obviously the escape starts, and a bunch of crazy stuff starts appearing. Man, I don't really know what to talk about, actually. I don't do this kind of thing. I guess here's the Watermelon Mafia room. I know a lot of people are really freaked out by this guy. This is done using This is an actual Mafia NPC, so I just made everything except his face invisible. Yeah, and I just made him really flat. You see, there's actually just a Mafia NPC here. This, it's kind of going for speed, like, speed related things for the level. So like, you know, of course these boxes you can either use Brewing Hat on them, or you can run through them, or you can slam them with your Ice Hat. And so I introduced it like this, so of course you're going to use Brewing Hat for the first time, but then you get up here and you get all these little indicators. You know, like you use Sprint Hat, you use Ice Hat here, and I probably should have added actual subtitles at the bottom of the screen to tell you that you can do these things. I didn't really know how to do that at the time, but I figure it out now, and I probably could do an update to the level to do that. But then yeah, and then on this last one, I just make sure you understand that even after all this, Brewing Hat is still an option. I put little cats inside of there, the lazy paws, so that if you do just try to run through it and you aren't paying attention to these signs, you get caught by them. This room, I don't really know exactly what inspired me to build this room like this, but I wanted, you know, just kind of a spiral. A lot of people had trouble figuring out where this door was again. I'm interested to know why. I thought I did a pretty good job of showing where this door was, but maybe I didn't. So I thought, you know, running across these platforms and then seeing this door at the end would be enough of like a way to remember, but I guess, you know, I am the one that made the level. So yeah, this room is kind of, you see a lot happening in here, but you don't get to interact with any of it. You don't get to see it until the escape, where it actually matters. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm rapidly running out of things to talk about or show. Here's the cutscene. I'll end the intro cutscene. You can see, you just like see a bunch of stuff here. I don't know if I did a good job of communicating this through story, but so obviously Hat Kid scans the. Here, let me just actually load into the level here. So Hat Kid is looking for her timepiece. And then metal detector action. Oh, why am I the neighbor? Okay, well, Hat Kid picks it up inside the sandcastle, which is why there's a painting in here instead.
Goodbye.
And this cutscene is ruined by neighbor. And all the eggs. Yeah. And you see the sandcastle that was just on the ground fly by. And, God, do I have player select? I do, okay, hold on. Oh yeah, this is how this level looks at this angle, by the way. It's pretty cursed. I'm always tempted to try and add stuff like this as like a separate cheat code or something, but I don't know. I might consider it. Might consider adding this camera angle as a cheat code if people want it. That's pretty satisfying, actually. The camera shake really adds a lot. And also, yeah, so, the cutscene and the ending area actually take place in separate locations. I just made a copy of that area and put it over here because I thought it would be easier to work with. And yeah, all of that just to say, that's the reason this is here, I guess. The timepiece is inside the sandcastle because at the beginning you see the sandcastle get sucked into the painting. And that's why the world is a sandcastle in the first place. It's like, I don't know, it just makes a painting version of everything it sucks in. It was kind of the storytelling I was going for there of this thing. Also, while I'm here, I thought it might be worth mentioning. This is here. The secret 10 rift ponds to open gate here. Currently, this will only appear if you have beaten the level once and you are not in a Death Wish. I don't know why being in a Death Wish prevents it from appearing, but this means that if you beat this level for the summer event, you are never going to see this. I might actually change that right now. That might be worth updating for. Yeah, it's just this is supposed to be a secret for people who played the level again. But a lot of people played the level again through the summer event, and yeah, that was kind of a problem. How people first discover this is that the compass badge was pointing to the spot. I'm not sure why people had the compass badge on while they were playing this level, but I guess it's nice to have on. I'm gonna take this moment to open up the Kismet, and if you don't know what Kismet is like visual scripting. That's done just entirely within your level. Doesn't this look fun? Don't all these wires and all these little nodes here, don't they look fun? This is what we call a Kismeti spaghetti. But I know it looks bad, but this is organized chaos, okay? I sort of know where everything is in here. This is where a lot of the stuff is handled because I actually don't really know how to script myself. There's benefits to scripting and using Kismet, but I just probably stick with Kismet most of the time if I can. And then if I need scripting, I'll ask for help with it. And then all of this is for the escape button. I do a lot of checks for like if you're in the Death Wish. For the final lap Death Wish. Okay, I think I've run out of things to talk about at this point. I'm really just rambling now. So, I guess all of that to say, thank you for enjoying my level during the summer event last year. It might be reappearing. You'll probably see it again this summer, when the summer event happens. Tomorrow, actually. You know, the summer event's happening tomorrow. So you'll probably see it then. This video is probably not going to be released before the summer event, honestly. But, yeah, thank you for playing my level. I made a new level that might be getting into the summer event called the Magic Ice Chest. So if you like this level, you may enjoy that one. A traditional 3D platformer level instead of 2D. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you there if Magic Ice Chest gets into the summer event. See ya.